not dominated by these giant food chains.
So basically we're running a project called Capital Growth, and that is a campaign to help support 2012 new community food growing projects in London by the end of 2012. So we're providing as much support as we can for communities around London to get started, and that may be providing them with small grants to help them buy materials, it may be access to expertise and advice, it may be putting them in touch with other people, so networks and online forums. It's just getting them started and giving them the confidence to get started.
What sort of advice would you give to a small community that are thinking about starting their own food growing project?
I would say first of all you need community engagement. So if you're one person or a few people from a community who wants to get something started, go out and get the opinions of the people in your community, because once you get the buy-in of the people in your community, then it makes it a hell of a lot easier. If you don't get the buy-in of the community, it makes it more of a struggle, because people will resist because they just see something happening without their buy-in. So definitely involve the community.
What's the best thing about growing your own food?
Eating it. That's simple. Seeing it grow, picking it and eating it, there's nothing better than that. Somebody once said it was part of the art of life, is just to be able to pick and eat your own food. And it can be just one thing on your plate of many things, but at least it is something, and that's the important thing.
I found the lectures very inspiring. I mean, Rosie's lecture was very much focusing on the massive scale of the problem, which in one way is quite sad, but in another way it's quite motivating to know that we really need to do something now. Seb's lecture was completely inspiring as well, because basically what it was saying was you can just do something, just let an idea grow organically, which is one of the things we're trying to do with our projects. Also, from last year's Challenger project, I know that there are a lot of growing networks in Ireland at the moment, so that's something we can definitely tap into.
I'm here because I eat food. Food is so important, and I think most of us are living in cities now, and it's really important to find a way to join all these two things. You know, there are so many creative people and with lots of good ideas that could share that with us, and here they are.
Rune, Kalf-Hansen. I'm from Denmark, but have been living in Sweden for 20 years. I'm a chef, and I've been working with season and organic food for about 20 years, and it's still fantastic. Now I'm working from my home and traveling quite a lot in Sweden, talking about the idea I have, a lot out in schools and hospitals and places like that. I think it's important with the season and organic, and then it has to be good product as well. But that's the main issue for me.
When did you first get interested in ecological and organic food?
In the 80s, I think. I was working at the fish restaurant in Denmark, and we worked organic, and we took the fish from the water, just so fresh as it could be, and it was the highest quality I ever worked with. So it started there, I think.
My name's Andy, I'm from Ireland. Our project is about encouraging communities to come back together again, using food, so they sit down, have a meal together on a day. We are going to get communities to organise this themselves. We're going to provide the information for them to be able to do so they can come to a website, ask us how they go about doing this, and we provide we're able to help them and assist them to do so.
My name is Nina Sindballe, and I'm from Copenhagen in Denmark. So I'm working for the British Council. I'm one of the climate advocates, and my advice to the everyday man in the street is to dig into the subject of organic food, of local produce, and all those things, and get to know about it, know what's right and wrong, and then shop it. But remember to enjoy your food, because that's what food's about. It's about enjoying.